Divine Feminines, I hope you guys are incredibly well. I'm going to dig into your Divine Masculines energy and I'm going to see what this huffing and puffing is about. It's like he thinks you're very difficult to love, yet he's obsessed with making the effort towards you consistently, okay? That's why he resurfaces every time. Now, the energy I'm getting behind this is that you're not difficult to love. It's just you're not giving in to the way somebody just wants to treat you. You have a particular standard about the way that you should be treated. And it's not that you're difficult. I feel it's as though you're very aware who you are, what you're worth, and you carry a lot of self-love. And I feel like whoever this masculine is, they don't come across that kind of energy a lot. They're used to dominating. And so you're making them level up in a sense, okay? It's weird to say this. It's at the tip of my tongue here. I'm hearing you say Divine Feminine to your masculines with this stubbornness, or you're being very difficult. It's like you're trying to express to them that, like, honey, I'm not your taste, okay? You're used to mediocre. I'm of a particular caliber. You know, be careful where you make advances to. Because that's he thinks you're a very Queen of Swords without me coming out and saying the B word. Like, who is this, Queen of Swords over here? Who does she think she is? But you're very grounded in that energy. You have this confidence about you. I feel like you may be surrounded, because I see a lot of people surrounding you, especially since you were a child. You may have been called Little Princess, or you have very strong influences from either like the maternal side of your family, or like even paternal, like you might have had like uncles around, cousins around, a lot of protection around you. And I feel like this is something that's hidden, like the way that you value yourself. It's almost been told to you all your life, okay? Like I'm seeing many of you where your family has a thing with always calling you like dolly face, or like she's so pretty, or you might have had uncles or your dad growing up telling you make sure you protect yourself and protect your beauty, and that pretty face is nothing without some brains. Make sure you have your head on, because of like your looks can be sometimes it can make you an easy target type of thing. Like that is the vibe I'm getting, okay? So some of you might be able to relate to that. So it's not that you're difficult, it's just you're very aware of your surroundings, okay? So I'm going to get into some of the goddess cards, and let's replace the word difficult, shall we? And just see the kind of energies that you carry within you that are protecting you at this time. Yet it causes your divine masculines to continue to make that effort, okay? It's like you're consistently raising the standard or the bar, okay? So we have unconditional love, and I do feel like that is for self first, because that is the first message on this card, is that love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So with Mary Magdalene's energy, you come, or you're built with like that need to love yourself first, or you know how to pour into yourself first. So the minute that something is off or something is not right, you're not afraid to speak up or speak your mind. And I feel like that's why your divine masculines may label you sometimes as difficult. It's because you don't just go along with however somebody feels like treating you, or whatever somebody feels like saying to you. It's like you call them out on everything, because again, if they're not going to align with what it is you desire or expect. And I feel like a lot of you divine feminines, you've done a lot of inner work to come to this place to be able to speak to him in this way. So I feel like that's why he's huffing and puffing here, because he wants to walk away from this. I'm hearing like any other woman, she would have gotten a good piece of his mind by now, wanting to just dominate and try to clown women because they catch an attitude. I feel like with you, there is this invisible level of respect that he has for you, because Queen of Swords energy. Nobody wants to hear your words, divine feminine. I'm hearing your words are very cutting, and he's experienced this in the past where he's like, damn, that's what makes you very difficult as well, is that you know how to slice them up with your words. Goodness. Let's see what else is here. Purification. Coventina, it's time for you to cleanse, detoxification of your mind and body. It's time for a cleansing or detoxification of your mind and body. So you're in this pure state where you're not tolerating the BS, okay? This also makes you difficult because you're pure in spirit, so you can tolerate things in this high priestess energy where if people are wanting to play games with you, you already know the outcome. You can already tell by somebody's tone, by the sarcasm, by something that, like, people oftentimes think they can try to, I'm hearing like play you or feel like, I'm just going to tell this person this because I'm just going to tell you what it is I want to say to you right now. I'm just going to tell you what you want to hear. And oftentimes when people do that to you, or you can feel the energy behind it. Okay, you're just telling me this because I want to hear it. No access, locked out. Because Mary Magdalene says, I love myself first. I'm not willing to compromise that. I'm not willing to put myself in a position where I have to degrade myself, lower my self-worth just to keep you. Yeah, you may look good on the arm, but I look better. Stop, don't. Okay, all right. Let us get some messages around this pursuing you as well, okay? Because he's going to continue to make the effort here because message loud and clear. She's not difficult. It's just you're dealing with somebody who's pure of spirit, okay? So they can, you cannot come near a person who has done a full cleansing of body, mind, and spirit and then try to bring games to a person like this, okay? I think I just shared a recent reading where, they tried to play games with you and they got eliminated. I will try my best to tag it in this reading. Because that could be a part 2 for you guys, but that's what I'm saying. Once you're awakened, divine feminines, your masculines know that they have no choice but to meet you where it is you are in a line. That's why a lot of them are strategizing. The Chariot card could be very significant because they're wanting to come in with this new energy. There's nothing getting past you because you come first. You put yourself first. If something doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't vibe right, you don't care how charming he is, how good that is, whatever it is, you're always prioritizing yourself. Because again, I'm seeing a divine feminine who people pin you as difficult, but it's because you're careful. You're careful of your energy levels. You're very aware of interactions between people. You don't allow people just to get up in your space, and you don't feel the need to be polite or nice to people just because, it's what's acceptable. You can read the energy, and if the energy doesn't feel right, you know how to Queen of Swords that shit. You don't give a shit what people have to say about you, what they want to pin you down as. You could be the Queen of Swords. You could be, stush, stuck up. You don't care what. Because people don't know what it is you've been through and what your gifts and what your spiritual guides are whispering into your ear about their energy. And that's why a lot of you too, it's not only your divine masculines. Oftentimes, they got to meet you where you're at and carry that same vibe because, you would tear apart every social setting that they were to bring you into. You know what I mean? And many of you have been isolated and ostracized because growing up, or as you guys become more awakened, people don't like you around. Everybody becomes uncomfortable when you step into the room, divine feminine. You operating in self-love, unconditional love for self first, means that you ain't afraid to walk the path alone. A lot of people get very, very tense and uncomfortable to be on their own, to be alone, to not have a community or a group that they can, flock to, that kind of extroverted energy to the core where you need people around you as validation. And oftentimes being on your own or being alone, it's scary, right? But I feel for the divine feminines, this kind of happened with Mary Magdalene's energy by force. You were kind of forced into that solitude energy, and that's why you're not difficult. You've just been through a hell of a lot worth protecting now. Okay, so someone's having to shift their mindset on that. Let's get into what is happening in their heart space for you. Okay, what is happening in your heart space? What is happening in their heart space for you, divine feminines, that's making them want to make this consistent effort? Okay, so we do have very soon. So they're clearly deciding that this is where they want to put in their time and effort to. They want to give this a chance. Second time this has been coming up today. Because you are standing true to who you are. Many of you are having the lessons come up with your divine masculines, but you're no longer falling into old patterns. You don't care to lose this. Because many of you know that it's just going to come back more healed and stronger. And if it doesn't, then you trust what's in store for you. Okay, a lot of you are carrying the faith of the universe with you. Many of you now have been through enough on the journey to know that, whatever will be, you're in good hands. For a long time, many of you were walking along this journey Definitely caught up in some cycles, feeling like you were really afraid to lose this divine connection, only to realize you are the divine connection. Okay? So because of that, what else is he doing when it comes to making the effort? Okay, so being more patient, because I feel like now he knows divine timing is at play when it comes to you. So it's not that you're being difficult, it's just they have to slow it down and be more patient and accept you for who it is you are. Because I'm hearing you're very by the book. That's what makes you difficult, or that's what makes people feel or think that you're difficult, because you don't like to take shortcuts. So people often get tired in your presence because you do require people to be honest. You do require those difficult and uncomfortable conversations, but as long as it's truthful, right? Sometimes it's easier for a lot of people to be around you and be in this fake ass energy because they don't want to have the type of conversations or go as deep as sometimes you tend to take them. And you don't do this on purpose, divine feminine. It just kind of happens. That's why a lot of your divine masculines, they can't be around you for long without feeling like, I hate that you're holding up a mirror to me right now in conversation. Like, all I want to do is just love you. And many of you are like, I know, but deal with your karmic stuff and don't bring it near me, please. Yeah, I know you want to love me. I know you want to get away from wherever it is you're at. Do it on your own. Do it on your own time and don't disturb my peace here. Because a lot of you worked hard for your peace. Okay? Purification over here. If it's toxic, I can pick up on it. Don't come in. I just mop my floors. Don't you do it. Okay, that is the vibe. All right? And we do have ending off this reading. Keep an open mind. Okay, he's going to differ from your usual type or expectations, but I am hearing this is somebody who is not going to stop making the effort towards you. At this point, he's obsessed. Okay, because I'm telling you guys, like when you have those standards in place, it screams purification. They know deep down inside, they have a conscience. Okay, sometimes as difficult as it may be to say no, especially when it comes to the desire and the passion for you, whoever you are, divine feminine, it's all or nothing. Otherwise, you're willing to sacrifice. I don't want it at all. I know how good it is. I don't want it at all. And somebody just is in awe of your discipline, your ability to be able to control yourself when it comes to lust, desire, passion. You don't like the easy way, right? He likes easy. Let him go look for easy. Let him have easy. Enough of it is out there. Enough. Yeah, that's not you, divine feminine. You appreciate a man that has tenacity and is willing to be consistent. Okay? You like that shit. You like seeing what a man is made of. Okay? So that is what I have for this quick check-in. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, okay? You guys take care. Bye!